guys, so today is just a commentary video on an episode that I did all alone or without you guys. I thought it might be a little bit more interesting because then we're both kind of watching together what I decided to do in my game. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, grab yourself a drink. I've got myself my espresso. Every time I say make sure you take a shot, but actually don't do that because I'm not encouraging alcoholism, and also you might not be of age, and also I care about your liver. Anyway, let's just start. So I made this character, what's his name again? Raphael. I made Raphael. At the beginning I was trying to shape his face and it just started looking really horrifying. So I turned it off, and then yeah, that's when this came in. I basically had everything just kind of already set for what I was doing. I made a whole bunch of characters basically for my character to actually hang out and talk to Sims. Raphael though is kind of, I don't know, the stereotypical weirdo guy. Then there is Gita. Gita is Italian. I think it was actually my first character that I made. And then I made Farzana. Farzana is actually from Afghanistan, or at least from where I picked her characteristics of her face from. I kind of just googled what there's actually like something you can type into Google where it say like average looking face for this country, and that's basically how I designed most of these characters' faces. I wrote in here Farzana was born in Afghanistan and then moved to the large sim world at the age of 10. Then there's Jamal and his brother Razi, and they're both Malaysian. They're very different characters. So we're just jumping right in. This character I saw outside my house. Turns out it was my roommate's boyfriend, and he was going bald and had gray hair, so I was like, poor guy. I'm just gonna make him a new, I don't know, hairdo. This was because I was starting to advance in being a celebrity, and then you get public numbers leaked, apparently is one of my quirks. So I started getting random text messages that were kind of rude, and then you also read your text messages and emotionally respond to them. Like, I was sad because of a cruel fan, but I thought the funniest one was the one I received from Gita, because it was kind of creepy. And at this point, my sim was just kind of focusing on school, but then Farzana asked us to go out to a haunted estate, so I was like, sure, Farzana, I'll go with you. And I think Jamal was at my house already, so I brought him with us. So I was expecting to maybe see some ghosts or get creeped out. I think I saw a couple of ghosts, but nothing too dramatic. Took a picture of a night bear, because I think that was my first in-game encounter with any kind of people dressed up as knights. Took a picture with Jamal, because Jamal in the game is actually my character's best friend. Farzana is actually pretty close with me as well in the game. And then I think Raphael and Jamal are best friends, and I kind of like assume that they met at, like, say, the gym. They both smoke cigarettes as well. And at this point, I kind of just made my sim go through the big maze to see if she could get creeped out, but all she did was pass out 3 times. And here she is back at her house again, doing lots and lots of homework. I was starting to get confused because I made the characters Raphael, Farzana, Gita, Jamal, and his brother Razi. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. So I got suspended because I was playing with those other characters and I had to advance in the time forward in order to get all of them into school. And then I gave them jobs, advanced them in their jobs. I also randomized their skills and what they're good at. I also gave them personality types. If I remember correctly, Razi is an ENTJ, Jamal is an ENFP, Gita was an ESFJ that I signed her to. Yeah, I think I signed her in ESFJ. I apologize. I thought it was a P. No, it's a J. Raphael is an ESTP, and Farzana is an TJ. So we've got some fun little different personalities in there, but I like how different every character that I made is. Here's a thought. If you want to see more of them, I do have some space in where I want to go in this series that I can spend more time on them and build like a character arc on each one of them individually. But I will not do that unless you guys give me some feedback. So I want you to pause this video right now. At least 5 people in the comments saying that you definitely want to see some character arcs. You have to write down in the comments, but if you don't, it's not gonna happen. Anyways, let's get back into it. It said that I was like done schooling, and like I don't know, it was really confusing. It was the beginning of the week, like it was Wednesday, and it said I was done schooling and I just took my exam, but at the same time it was telling me that I'm just starting my school term, so that was very confusing. And basically in this time, it's just me being really miserable and doing homework, which is pretty accurate. And then I made her eat some food, and then I told her to do homework, and she picks up the plate and the book and sits on the other side of the table. And I thought that was so weird. Her apartment or her house is falling apart as there's laundry everywhere. Also, I should say I got rid of my roommate at this point because she was mean. Maybe it's just best she lives alone. As you can see here, Jamal invited me over to his house. So now I'm going to show you. So I kind of had some issues here trying to adjust, but anyways, that is the house that I'm showing. I think my favorite part of the house is the kitchen. It's so pretty. And then I like their individual bedrooms. It's so large, but they have their own space. And then I kind of just decided to pass out on their couch instead of going home. Did some morning meditation at their house, and I acquired the wellness skill. And because they have their own gym, you gotta work out. I go home and Jamal's there, and he's acting flirty, and I'm like, oh god, I don't want him to flirt with my character. And then Farzana invited me over, so this is Farzana and Jita's house, which is more plant-based. It's more of a cottage-like. I think this one was in Windenburg. I just felt like that they were more cottage girls. So then they have like, I wanted the house to feel more cozy but cluttered, if that makes sense. And at this point, I'm still confused because it's telling me that it's basically the last day of class and I have an exam, but it's a Monday. And I think it's just because the game is really confused at this point. In order to still hope to get actually something from my goals, I went and did some tutoring. That didn't work. I'm at this graduation ceremony, and Raphael shows up. And I'm like, whoa, we're graduating the same day? No, the game screwed up. Raphael didn't graduate until I later cheated that he graduated. You can't actually go in to see anything, but they will throw their hats after the ceremony. And then after the ceremony, decided to sing in the bathroom, and then someone sent me $10. So weird. And decided to take a selfie at this point. And because my hair was driving me nuts because it was going in my eyes, decided to change my haircut. I tried to add in another fringe because there was something I downloaded in hats, but I couldn't find anything in the color that I was looking for, so that was kind of disappointing. I think at this point I also changed her formal outfit, and I still don't like that dress, but it was what it was. Oh yeah, at this point I realized that my sim was actually kind of starting to get a bit thick, and it was probably because she was eating cake all the time. And then I make my sim run across campus, and then the game glitched and the face was horrible for a second. They finally went back together, but anyways, it was basically like you won your degree, but I didn't get any honors with it because I suck. And then I thought, since I was already singing in the bathroom, why not go to a karaoke bar with all my friends? So everyone runs in like insane people, and I decided to be the best friend ever and buy everyone root beer floats. So we go inside, and the vampire was not a good singer. I'm just saying, he wasn't good. It was also super bright in there. And then finally, I made a club. I called the club Friends, and then I called it, you know, I changed the meeting place, and then I said the description is, so no one told you life was gonna be this way. And then basically just kind of made their little group activities they can do together. They have fun, they eat grilled cheese, they hang out by the fire, drink coffee. They're all really nice to each other because Farzana and Raphael kind of are the people who kind of bicker the most, I would say. And then I kind of picked what they don't do. I think what I picked is they don't get into fights. I don't know if they said they don't do drugs. And then I had to sing a song with my old roommate Ashley because why not? although I'm not close with her. And then at this point I take selfies with all my Sims, and poor Cheetah, her eyelashes were just terrifying. I was waiting to take a picture with Jamal and he just couldn't stop smoking. Typical Jamal. And then I saw this picture and I was like, oh, they look really good together. But also, he's just a bro, so that's not gonna happen. Changed the dimming of the rooming because it was messing up with all my photos, and then took a picture with everyone. I think I actually forgot to take a picture with Raphael. At this point, everyone's getting tired. I think I passed out 3 times at this point. And, yeah, it was kind of late. And then I think Jita just passed out on the couch in the background. Whatever. And then I just went to bed. My cat, at this point, was able to run upstairs. Jamal invites me to a bar first thing in the morning. I'm like, fine, I'll eat at the bar. And it's an hour at this point. I'm like, where's Jamal? He's standing outside the bar for an hour. And then my Sim started singing, because why not? And needed to get that singing point. Jamal throws me $10. Imagine your friends throwing you $10 for singing. And then also I found it gross that he was smoking, so I was kind of like disgusted to be around him apparently. We went skating, or rollerblading, didn't work out. Went home, everyone's there, so decided to do a club meeting. I aged up Morticia at this point because I wanted to wait until I graduated to make her aged up. Jita starts cooking, and then I get some kind of award because apparently I'm actually being my own boss. They give you an award in the game if you don't sign up for a career, but you basically have one, so I thought that was kind of cool. And I kind of just rearranged my pictures and uploaded stuff. Jita, again, passes out in my bed, so I kind of feel bad now. And then I also got a 2-star rating now as a celebrity, which apparently now I can do meet and greets, so I haven't done that yet, but that's a thing. And then I kept painting, and that was like my goals, was to just keep going and uploading and just like getting some momentum on my social media account so that I can start getting some money from like say videos uploaded. Picture of my cat, and then the game crashed. Lol. Oh my god. So then, as it crashed, it kind of sucked. 3 days of worth of Sims work kind of just went in the trash, so I'm not going to even tell you what happened, but so I went in yesterday to just kind of fiddle and change some things around. So I scheduled in a bunch of holidays. I added in Diwali, Ramadan, I added in 420. And then I started getting, again, my Sim to do more momentum, so I was making her scold her cat, because her cat kept going on the counters and scratching everything. My Sim started getting flirty, so I was like worried. I'm like, please don't. And then, because I was training my cat at this point, she learned to stop doing something, so I actually kind of show a few times when my cat learns to not do. Farzanuk starts coming over more often. Again, the cat learned to not scratch the furniture. And this time around what I was trying to do, because the first time it worked out great, whatever. I'm also cheapskate, so I throw all my laundry in the trash, and at this point it's fall. Yes, we literally went through a year's worth of things. Unfortunately, I didn't show you all the footage, but we went from winter, fall, spring, summer, and now it's fall again, even though in the last episode it was Harvest Fest. There was just a lot of footage, but honestly it was mostly just my Sim being a loner in the house studying for school, which is pretty accurate for university life, and all you university students say amen.
Can I get an amen? Amen. Positive vibes. We are all friends. Can I get an amen?
At this point, I'm like, okay, I can finally get some momentum in this. I get an opportunity to make television or YouTube episodes, I guess. Then I was invited to another graduation ceremony, and I was really confused by that. So I was like, are my friends graduating? And I was invited, so I don't know, but decided to go because maybe they would want me there. So I run all the way to the graduation thing. No one was there. Go all the way home, and I've learned that I have now earbuds in my inventory, so I don't really know how that happened, but decided to listen to earbuds for the remaining of the game. Raphael came over, did more painting. Faraz and I came over. Honestly, both of them were really depressed, and I feel bad for them. And then I decided I needed a drone. I got this CC that is like I don't know, like it was something from Star Wars, so I was really confused. I'm like, when did I get this CC? But it works, and it was cheaper, so I kind of made this video a tofu turkey. I'm not joking. The vegans probably love this crap. I hope you do too. And then and then it's submitted so that I have now this partnership or something with another TV dinner show. Tried to rearrange my apartment in order to actually buy a studio, and in order to do so, I literally deleted everything in the bathroom. So I didn't have a toilet or a shower for days. And then I realized that I was having major issues uploading. I'm like, why is this such a big deal? But I'll keep going. And again, I'm just trying to build some momentum on like doing stuff. And then my sim ultimately peed herself because there's no toilet in the apartment. And you know what everyone does after they pee themselves is they clean it up and then they go for a run with a plate in their hand. So that's what happened. Ran back into the kitchen, like played a little bit with my cat, and then I did what every broke sim does. Wash their hands and brush their teeth in the kitchen sink. And it worked. And then I kept her going back into painting, and at this point I'm having her stream things so that I'm starting to get more viewers. And again, I'm having more issues just like trying to make my sim do anything. Then there's this painting that I make, which I made in the original episode that did not go through because it, again, was cut off. So I made her paint it this time and actually keep it. And I saved it this time. And then... So anyways, I'm just having her basically do the same thing over and over again. Go bed, edit videos, go take a, whatever. Finally, I think at some point I actually buy her a shower and a bathtub and everything. Have her make more paintings and make more money. And then again, so then here I replenish her bathroom, buy her a bathtub this time because I love baths. And the inevitable happens. She starts her period. So then she's now happy because she apparently has a tampon in. And then I get offered another influencer opportunity where I make a video of whatever it is I want. And I think at this point, I started having more issues doing anything. Oh yeah, and then the bills came in and my power shut off. So I couldn't even finish the video, so I had to go pay bills, had to paint something, then be able to pay my bills, and then I finally finished making a masterpiece after a while. And it was the weirdest painting ever, but it was a thing. Upgraded her little video set, and then she just kept quitting on making this video, and I was losing my mind because it was a good 5 minutes of this, and I realized it was because she has ADHD. So I decided to go and create a sim and delete that trait and replace it with the ambitious trait, which I know that's cheating, but my ADHD doesn't cripple me that much. It does cripple me a little, but it's not that bad. So then I made this video, my period story, and we're gonna say, prepare yourself, it's a bit gory, loves. I'm not sorry. And then my cat was sick, so I had to take her into the vet. I've never actually been to the vet in this game, so it was kind of interesting. I needed to pee, so I just kind of watched her as far as I went pee, and then gave her the cheapest treatment because I'm so broke I couldn't do that. And then, actually, I should say this, all of my friends' sims have keys to my house, so they'll just walk in whenever they want. Jamal does it the most because he is my best friend, but that's basically it. So I called this video, My Hometown. And the description is, please don't stalk me. You already have my number. Are you not entertained? Yes, I'm very original with these titles. And then she passes out again, make her to go to bed, and we realize that tomorrow is Rosh Hashanah. It's a Jewish holiday. I apologize if I said that wrong, but basically I wanted to incorporate a lot of different holidays from a lot of different religions. I thought that holiday was apparently the most popular one, so I chose that one. Decided to say that yes, I believe in zombies, and apparently if you do that, you get an imaginative trait. So, had her make more videos in her imagination, and then apparently my video actually was offered to be possibly in a next award ceremony, and then Jita came over, and I haven't seen Jita in a very long time, and by a long time I mean a few days. So then I just kind of caught up with her. She was kind of miserable, so I complimented on her body, worked a little bit more on the video station, called this happy vlog. Everything is awesome. You all wish you were me, don't you? And then I had her edit the video, add some transitions, and then made her go to bed. And then at this point, she sleeps in all the way till 3. And then that's the end of the video. The only thing I've done since then is make Raphael a drug dealer with the base metal mod. That's basically it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, night, morning, whatever else. All in that order, of course. This series, I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Again, if you want to see more background story to the characters, don't DM me on Instagram. Don't send me a message through Messenger. Write a comment this YouTube episode. Thank you so much to my 45 Thank you so much to my 45 subscribers for watching this episode. Love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe to me on all of my social media things. The links in the description. Sorry, the links will be in the description below. I'm like so tongue twisty right now. If you want to follow me, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. But if you decide to do so, don't be creepy about it, because if you do, I will block you. Thanks for watching. Bye!